Hey guys, Adam Trigger, WagerTalk.com. It is Tuesday. For the fourth day in a row, I'm going to bet the Diamondbacks. I'm going to tell you why. But first, like and subscribe to our channel so we can continue to bring you free plays, client plays, all sorts of content all season long. And head over to my page at WagerTalk for the June special. Finish off June with a bang. Just $199 for everything. And for me, I'm very active in June. I've got KBO, WNBA, Major League Baseball, winning across the board right now. 4 straight wins into tonight. And went back and checked last year. June into the All-Star break was my best stretch of the summer last year until preseason football started. So hopefully the same thing happens again this year. We're heating up, 4 straight wins, and we're going to go for a few more tonight because I have 2 baseball plays up. I have a WNBA play, KBO in the morning. So we've got a lot of action. And one of those plays for the 4th straight day is the Arizona Diamondbacks, who are once again playing the San Francisco Giants. And once again, in my opinion, in a spot where they should win what would tie a season-long 4-game winning streak. Arizona's just playing well right now. And they're also getting the timely hit. That should be pointed out because they went into the 9th inning trailing on Sunday. Ketel Marte, 2-run home run to take the lead and get Arizona the win. Last night, they were a little bit fortunate, get out of the top of the 9th on a review that went their way on a tag play at first. Pavin Smith comes up bottom of the 9th, pinch hit, walk-off home run. So, this is a team that, kind of things didn't go their way in May, just as at a high level. And now things are starting to go their way. They're hitting, they're getting the timely hit, and we're going to see if we can ride that to another win here. On the flip side of that is the Giants. Things are not going their way. Everyone is hurt. They can't get length out of their starters. They're using their bullpen at a rate that the only team using more bullpen in the league right now is the Brewers. And last night was no exception. They went with an opener. They got a couple innings out of Spencer Howard, but again, another day where they needed like 4 or 5 relievers, and there just aren't many left that haven't really logged big innings of late. They've lost 5 straight. They've been outscored 30-13 in that 5-game losing streak, and it just until they start to get some bodies back off of that IL, I think we're going to see more of the same in the short term for the Giants. Now, Kyle Harrison is the starter here. I've talked about him pretty much on a weekly basis, it feels like, since the beginning of the season on our First Pitch show. And he's a guy that has kind of flipped for a fade to me. So when I was on First Pitch last week, they were getting ready to play the Phillies. The Giants were, that is. Talked about Kyle Harrison and the fact that I felt like he was really just kind of throwing his 4-seamer out over the plate. Didn't think you could do that in the big leagues. He's a guy that I really liked in the minors that got away with it, and he's gotten away with it against some of the lesser teams at the big league level this year. The Phillies torched him for 12 hits in just 5 innings, gave up 4 runs. And, again, you just can't do that against good lineups. And Arizona's hit left-handed pitching as good as any team in the league. Number 1, Major League Baseball, hitting .280 against left-handed pitching. And they've seen Harrison. They got to see him back on April 20th, where they had great at-bat after great at-bat and had him out of the game after 4 innings. So it really feels like a spot where, unless he makes a drastic adjustment, which is tough for first-year, rookies to do on the fly, I think he's going to be throwing the ball out over the plate again. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are as equipped to take care of that as any team in the league, leading majors in just about every metric against left-handed pitching. The other reason I think he might get hit up here is they need him to stay in the game. And Bob Melvin has not been shy when he sort of needs innings out of a starter. Mason Black comes to mind a couple times where he left him out too long. I have a feeling that's what happens here with Harrison. And this is a guy that Melvin has been willing to leave out there this year, consistently going 5-6 innings. So Arizona's going to have plenty of chances against him. And I do think they break through at some point. For the Diamondbacks, it's Blake Walston. He was a first rounder back in 2019. Not someone I'm so much like dying to back, but again, he's a relative unknown at the big league level. He's been okay at AAA, but over the weekend, he was very solid in an outing against the Marlins. So I'm just hoping he keeps us in the game here, because if he does, I do think that Arizona is going to break through against the left-handed starter at some point. And of course, that Giants bullpen has been used up. Doval got the day off yesterday, but if we're getting to the point where Doval's in the game, maybe we're beat. But the rest of the Giants' pen seems beatable. Harrison seems beatable. Arizona's been getting hits, and they hit up left-handed pitching as good as any team in the league. So why not Arizona one more time? See if we can hit it for a fourth straight day. -114, I think I gave this out at, but even up to -120, -125, I would still play this as a client, 4% best bet, which it is for me. I've got other ones in Major League Baseball tonight up on my page, wt.buzz/AT. I'm 10-4 in my last 14 WNBA selections. We've got a 4% WNBA play going tonight. We won with the Hanwha Eagles this morning. We're going again in KBO in the morning for another 4% best bet there. So lots of plays. You get them all on the June special for just $1.99, gets you the rest of the month. And again, like and subscribe so we can continue to bring you the free plays all summer long.